Hello, my beautiful drone flying friends. So today we're going to talk about all of the things you can do with your drone, and I guarantee you in this list there is something you have not heard before. All right, let's get on with it. Drone time. This video is based on an article on droneflyingpro.com, so go check that out because I've got all of the links that you need to make money with your drone, or spoiler alert, and all of the other sort of bits of information that you need to consider when doing these things with your drones, links out, resources, that sort of stuff. So go check it out. I'll put a link in the description, or just go to droneflyingpro.com and you'll get all of the information there. Good, let's get on with it. Okay, so the first thing that you can do, and this is the obvious one, is photography and videography. And I've kind of combined them in the two because I think they go hand in hand. Now, I have started out with my drone, this was like a couple years ago now. I started because I wanted drone videos. And I really loved creating videos. I used them in a vlog that I was doing to promote my business on LinkedIn, and it was just a fun element that I really liked. Now here's the thing. I kind of neglected the fact that these things also take incredible photographs, and it isn't only until very recently that I have decided to get into photography with my drone. So I have one battery that I use, so I've got two batteries. One of them I just go up and I fly around, I look for cool video opportunities, and then the other one I swap it out and then I go for photography. And it tends to be landscape, it tends to be kind of nature photography, but I also like taking portraits and getting people next to big things. I think the great thing about a drone is sending it up and you get a real sense of scale when you can see people just about in this massive landscape. And I took my drone onto Lord Howe Island recently and I got some incredible footage and I got some incredible photos and videos. And look, here's the thing is, photos don't have to be sort of of landscape. I've seen some incredibly creative stuff. Go check out my other video or my other article, I think. Actually, I've got both, where it talks about the 20 best drone photo ideas just to get your creative juices going, because that is the one thing that stops people, I think, with a drone is they think, oh, I only do videography of landscapes or, sunsets, and everyone's got those. Well, you can be much more creative. So head over to that video and there are tons more options than you even think possible, and your creativity is your only limitation. And creativity is just taking inspiration, so you can sort of steal from other people's ideas as well. That's perfectly fine. It's all part of the artistic process. Okay, the second thing, and not a lot of people do this with their drone, is they can participate in environmental studies or other scientific studies. Now, this is a little bit more convoluted than other things, but you can actually just get in contact with your local university and ask if they are looking for drone pilots or people to go out and capture drone data. For example, in Australia, we have a lot of bushfires, we have a lot of issues with sort of regeneration of certain coastal areas. And so you can actually offer your services to go out, fly, take some photos of an area, and they can use that information as part of their scientific study. Now, there isn't any place online as far as I can tell, but let me know in the comments if you know otherwise, where you can go and find scientists looking for drone pilots. But typically what happens is they put in a grant, they say, I want to fly in this area, but quite often they forget that you have to get certain permissions or pilot licenses or something like that, or clearances to do the studies they want. So a load of grants get approved and then they can't actually do the study, and that's where you can help as a drone pilot. So participating in studies for environmental monitoring, for livestock monitoring, for bush regeneration, for all sorts of environmental studies is incredible. So you can offer your services to the scientists at your local university. Just go over and type in the local university and type drone into the search engine and of their website, and you'll get a lot of scientists that are using drones for their studies. The third thing you can do with your drone is fly around an obstacle course. Now, the good thing about this is you can use a video drone. This is the Mavic Air. I love it. And you can, practice going through stuff. You do have to turn off the sensors and go into sports mode. And, it's a little bit more sort of challenging, but you can buy a dedicated drone for obstacle stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't send this fanging around in between like things that it could clip, because this is an expensive bit of equipment. But yes, you can set up an obstacle course, and you actually purchase like rings, and you can set up goal posts and stuff like that to go in, and set up a little obstacle course, time yourself with friends. Why not? That is also a good activity. These have got about a flight time of about 20 minutes, and if you trust your friends enough, you can even do time trials with them. So yes, improve your flying skills by also using obstacle course as a way to train you for getting good photos. I think that's an awesome thing to do as well. All right, obstacle courses, that's what you can do. The fourth thing you can do with your drone is join a group. Now, here's one thing about drones which are incredible, is that it can belong to like a common interest group that you join, and you can sort of fly your drone. You can go out on weekends away. You can go on missions around your city or country, and having other people there really improves the fun of drone flying. A lot of times I get a little bit bored, to be honest, if I'm out and about and I've gone somewhere and it's incredible, and I've got my face down in the remote control all the time. I'm actually a little bit annoyed at some of the footage I've captured, because there's me in it just looking down like this, and that's probably not the best subject to have in your photo. But if you're going to go fly with other drone enthusiasts, you can make a load of friends. So check out meetup.com, check out Eventbrite, and look for other kind of areas in your other groups in your area, I should say, where you can join a common interest group all around drones, drone photography, drone racing, and you can find yourself part of a group pretty easily, and so you can use a drone to make friends. How good's that? The fifth thing you can do with a drone is drone racing. Now, this isn't something that I've got into necessarily, but you do have to purchase a dedicated racing drone because crashes are more inevitable. You're going to need a faster drone with higher performances. You're going to want to tune the drone to sort of perfect its movement through the obstacle courses and the tracks that you create. But it is becoming a very popular thing to do with drones, and joining a common interest group is going to be particularly useful with this one, because you'll get tons of tips and tricks that you won't be able to get anywhere else with any other sort of any other sort of groups of people, because it is a very specific skill to have. So head over, do some drone racing Googling and find a common interest group. And there's another thing you can do. Simple, great. And the great thing about that is you look like a futuristic superhero because you get the goggles, which is also cool. The sixth thing you can do with your drone is start a YouTube channel or a Vimeo or a Twitch stream, or just something. Like, the one thing I really find about my drone is that if I didn't have an outlet for the content, I was less inclined to use the drone when I went out. For example, I recently went to Tailem Bend for a motor car racing thing that my band was performing in, and I didn't take the drone, but I could have, and I should have, and I didn't. But one thing I found is that if I've got a reason to take the drone, like this YouTube channel, or the vlog, particularly when I was doing my daily vlogging, I had a reason to take drones out, and that was fantastic. So having an outlet on a YouTube channel, a Twitch stream, anywhere else you want, a website even, a blog where you can host photos, like that is very important. So not only is a drone a portal to kind of accessing different types of views in the sky, but it can also help you develop other skills, like starting a YouTube channel, growing a website, growing an audience. And if you've got an outlet for the content, it does allow you and motivate you to take your drone more places more often, and actually be motivated to do the post-production as well, which can be a bit of a pain sometimes, and I put that off a lot. So start a YouTube channel. Why not? And the seventh thing you can do is actually use your drone to earn a fair bit of money. Now go check out my other video where I talk about selling drone stock footage and other footage from your drone as you've been flying. You can start a website. You can do pilot for hire, which is another thing. If you've got your licenses, you can hire out your drone and your time so you can get footage for other people. You can also rent out your drone. If you've got a few that are lying around, you can rent out your drone. So go check out my other video where I talk about that, because you can earn, I think, up to about $250 a day for renting out your drone with all of the accessories and stuff for flying. So yes, it can be a little bit of a money earner for you. Renting out, selling stock footage, starting your own website, pilot for hire, becoming someone that goes to for, a niche. You have to kind of niche down a little bit from my experience, but you can go get some real estate footage, some real estate development footage. You can work with construction industry. All of those industries love drone footage because it's great for shareholder meetings. And yes, so you can actually earn a little bit of money. Now, this video isn't meant to go into the how to make money. There's plenty more on that, but if you go to my YouTube channel and also go to droneflyingpro.com, you'll see loads of articles on selling drone footage, starting a drone business, how to sell footage, how to make money with your drone. I have a lot of information that you can use to make money with a drone, and it's not as hard as you think. So there we have it. There are all of the things you can do with your drone. Let me know in the comments what you would add to that, and I shall see you in the next video. Go check out droneflyingpro.com as well, because I got tons of information and I know that will be useful for you.